Good? Sorry, we had to start again. Big internet issues. Story of our lives. So this is EasyClad, Easycraft EasyClad for semi-external use. It's painted in Resine Quarter Foggy Grey. This is from WK Stone, Quantum Quartz, WK Stone, and it is Q6 or Q12?
6.
Q6 porcelain. And the beauty of this product is you can book match your bang. So we went with the Statuario, and we love that we were able to do this sort of nib wall and carry it down into our countertop. This was actually a West Elm set of doors, basically, that we retrofitted to be our vanity. And I mean, we had a lot of trouble finding an off-the-shelf vanity that I wanted. I love its mid-century style. I love the walnut, the dark walnut, awesome leather handles. It just made sense. All our bathroom products from Abbey, I've gone for all curved, round profiles, just, you know, and that really thin lip. I think that creates a little bit more sophistication than the chunkier pieces. All our mirrors I had custom made, so I just ordered my glass and get my picture framer to frame it up in a really fine black frame. So it's the easiest, it's the best way to do it to get what you want. We've used, I might hand it to Michael to talk about the V-Lux.
So yeah, we knew we wanted the ceiling to come in and then kick up, so you get this, you know, this great ceiling just with light pouring in over the main area. We've put everything over on the one side of the bathroom. So V-Lux come on board, and we were originally thinking, you know, maybe 1 or 2 skylights, but they've put in 3 and they've put them on the rake, which looks great. And it also gets our, we obviously need to ventilate this bathroom, so they open and close, automatically close when it's raining. So it was perfect for us. And the other thing I love about this bathroom is this massive glass panel that Polytron Glass Australia put in for us. And as you can see, you know, you've got this great view of the garden that we've planted there. You're sitting in the bath, but you know, at the flick of a switch,
opaque.
It goes frosted. So you still get your privacy.
It just really comes down to how much of an exhibitionist you are. So we tend to have it opaque for the most part, but you know, it's pretty cool. The kids use this bathroom.
So our bathroom, we've only tiled our shower area. So these are from National Tiles, and they are called White Cloud Carrara Marble.
Mosaics.
And they look awesome. But you need to get a good tiler to do it, because if you don't get a good tiler, you'll see every single join, because they come in sheets of 300 by 300. So yeah, we had a great tiler, and he's done an awesome job here. And you'll see in the other bathroom we used exactly the same tiles, just in the shower area as well.
The walls are a Resine Quarter Foggy Grey. We had a question come in. Do art in the bathroom, why not? This is the piece from Cara Rosenlund, which I've had for a while, and I just repurposed in this space. Again, it's the beauty of being able of using a plasterboard, I guess, or a VJ like we've done. The towels are from Mayday. The hooks are from Anthropology. A few of you asked where they're from. I love the look of them, but they stain the towels because they must have some sort of coating over them that's marking the towels. So I don't recommend them for towels. They're awesome, and it's only because the towels are wet, but they're awesome as a hook. I love the look of them. Where is that rug from? So this rug is from, this is actually a bath mat, and it's from HK Living. This one's from Kira and Kira. And I haven't been able to find another rug as good, as big or as good looking as this one. This rug is this is an actual rug, not a bath mat. This one here is from Deco Rug. And I guess just our pop of colour. This door, okay, the doors. Everyone loves the doors.
We do, we get a lot of, come here and have a look at the mechanism. But yeah, we get a lot of question about these
close
doors.
it first so we can see.
And
These doors are from Hume's
Hume,
Accent range.
And they actually custom made the ones this big for us, but they come in standard, with the same pattern. So we've matched the VJ to the walls. And all the hardware, if you come out and have a look, is just from eBay. And I think that run there, I think is $80. So it's super cheap, and it's just something different. And people love the barn doors. Every time people come over.
The colour on the door is Resine Blue Smoke, and it is an amazing colour. I love it. With that handle, it's super cheap, easy from Bunnings.
Yeah, it's like $5.
I just wanted a really fine sort of looking black handle. What do we love most about our house? Someone asked. My favourite space is the bedroom. My favourite interior space is the bedroom, but my favourite thing about the house is the fact that when you drive up the driveway and you're in the courtyard, you can see all the way through. So you can see through the breezeway and out to the back and the trees beyond. I love that because it just makes you feel good.
Where did you get the runners from? They're just from eBay. You can just look up, I think, barn door hardware, and they'll come up. You'll find them.
Easy. This is Paddy's room, and it mirrors Stella's room. Again, the EasyCraft VJ paneling. The skirting boards, which you may see easier out there, but it's the same all the way through, is also from Hume, actually, and they are New South Wales colonial style. It's an ornate sort of classical style, which I felt perfectly. It's too dusty.
No, it's good.
The kids' rooms get a little bit dark at this time of day, but they're really bright during the day. So this colour is Resine Madison. It's a really good blue. Why I don't like carpet? I don't want to live with it. I like to live it. I don't want to live with it. So we've done the timber floors all the way through and just done really big rugs under our beds, which really works for us. I give it a hay fever too, so I'm not into carpet for that reason. I did this is a Persian rug under Paddy's bed, which is a bit like blasphemy. It's quite an adult looking rug, but the bed's a bit of fun, and we've just, the books, and I didn't want it to feel like an adult's room, but I wanted it to sort of grow with the kids.
With the panelling, can you fit that after the ceiling architrave goes in? By that, I'm assuming you're meaning the cornice. Yeah, you can. I think this panel is 9mm thick, so if you wanted to butt it into the underside of your cornice, you probably could. The other thing you could do is just do like either a metre or like a 1200 high wall, and EasyCraft also have a dado rail, which you can see in our powder room, which you can just cap it off and then keep the rest of that wall to your ceiling as gyprock.
The quilt cover, I was looking for a red and white ticking stripe everywhere. Could not find one. I just got my fabric from Spotlight and had it made by a local sewer for $50. So, yeah.
Did you clean your house, or are you naturally that tidy?
Well, interestingly, this side of the house, because it is, I guess, done and finished, it stays really neat. And I guess because I love this house and I love the renovation, I'm quite motivated to keep it neat. And the kids actually keep their rooms really neat. Paddy especially takes a lot of pride in his room. Like he won't let you touch this desk. When I styled it for the photos ages ago, this is how it stayed. He just will not mess it up, and you enter his room and mess with his stuff.
Another question we got: Where's the window from? Is it one piece or two windows? It actually comes as one window. And why we agonised over what type of windows we were going to put in these rooms. I did. And we found we actually did some other work with Sean Lockyer, and this is what he uses in a lot of his designs. Is he's got a big fixed panel. Sean Lockyer is an architect from Brisbane. He uses a big fixed panel and then louvers over to one side, so you can get your ventilation as well. But you still get your view. So we've done that in Paddy and Stella's room.
The Roman blinds are an addition, and I agonised over our window furnishings because
was just hard. It's hard because they were going to, whatever it was, if it was curtains or blinds, is going to hit this desk. So I sort of thought curtains maybe were weird sitting at that level. In hindsight, maybe they wouldn't have been. But I went with a linen look. So again, it's not linen, it's a linen look Roman blind. In the kids' rooms, I did a block out. In our room, which I'll show you later, I did just a semi block out because I don't like blacked out rooms. But I love these. I love the look of them. I possibly should have done a block out with a sheer in front to be able to keep the shears closed all day and diffuse that harsh light, because these kids get a lot of sideways sunlight. But again, I mean, they're small minor things.
How do you go with Mozzie's not having screens?
We haven't had an issue.
No, we did have intentions of getting those screens put on, and but it never really became an issue, so we haven't followed it up yet.
It'll be one of those things we get to, we just haven't done yet. And they stay shut at night because for the noise, I don't want noise waking the kids up, so I don't know. We haven't needed them so far.
Is the house air conditioned? Yes, it is. We had Actron jump on board and air condition the whole house. It's all ducted. So each kid has a each kid has a control, and there's a master control in our room, and each room can be zoned. So we were worried about the power bill, but because the rooms are zoned, we only have to run it when we really need it. So it's been really good for us.
We don't use it for heating at all. We use it for cooling in summer because I work from home, and as I get older, I zero tolerance for heat. The desk is built in, and that is Laminex natural walnut. I sort of wanted a built-in structure here. So it's literally, and it'll serve the kids really well down the track. So it's 3 deep drawers because I have so much crap that runs into this bench seat, which I love. All the bench seats in the house, of the patterned ones, are covered in these walls fabric, so fabric from these walls. And these also open up. I don't recommend. So again, eventually we'll do the drawers and they'll be so much more functional. But it was budget motivated.
And all our cabinetry is from McDass Apartment Solutions. So if you're on the Gold Coast, highly recommend you go and see them, because we had this massive brief and they stuck with us and they absolutely nailed it. So over this side, they've done the built-ins.
Yeah, which I'll show you more in our room because it's just getting more light at the moment. In all our spaces, or nearly all of them, all 3 of them, I used art, I guess, that I already had. We already had these photos and we already paid money for them. So it was just a matter of getting them printed and framed. And I love them. I love these photos of our caravans. So again, it was budget motivated, but that's when you can get really creative.
What about your lights?
These lights are from Sokol. Yeah. Okay, back out into the hallway again.
And Ton from Wagner says steady camera skills need some work. Come on, mate, this is all casual.
It's cash. Again, this was going to be drawers because this is technically where we, like our linen cupboard, we store all our linen and towels. At this point, they open up, budget motivated. Down the track, we'll want to be able to just pull out some drawers, but I love this bench seat. Again, we've used art that we already had, but I just need to get printed out. I do love my vintage and antique. I love it. This is just a piece from the Gold Coast Antique Centre. It wasn't expensive because it was vintage, not antique. It's not an expensive timber. And these sorts of pieces in a modern home, you need them to really add character. So I sort of love this little vignette here. Stella's room's a mirror of Paddy's, just with different colours, basically. So it's a bit dark in here again this time of day. But I just come and see the only difference is the bench seat fabric, which I love. midnight leopard from these walls. Can you see that?
Yeah.
What else in here? These angel wings, which, oh my god, it is actually Stella's nightlight. Oh my god, where are they from? What She Said Co. And they look so pretty at night. Leave that on. The bedding is from Kip & Co. The sheets are from Adairs. This cute little pillow, which I love, is from Kip & Co. It was part of the, the Gumnut Babies. They had a little series. This is a piece of Patty and Stella, but I'm not really into big faces of, photos in the house. I love that they're in the distance and it's more of a landscape shot, but it's sort of, they're in it. Again, it was just a matter of printing out and having it professionally framed. So, and I love it. I love it. You can sort of get some white space in photos. It really helps, I think. Just to help sort of lift a room, and I love how it contrasts on the dark walls.
Carlene's mum and dad love that photo so much that they're going to Photoshop the other grandkids in there so they can hang it on their wall.
Okay.
That's just a true story.
It's a true story. I just have pops of, little gallery walls throughout the house. Again, it's the stuff I've collected over the years. That was like $4 from a op shop, which I just had reframed. I just love the colours. Like I don't really have any rhyme or reason with the pieces I love. If I love it, I'll get it. This was from just a really cool piece I saw in Hastings Street. Wasn't expensive. This is from Justine Blakely. It was, I've got the print. It's a print. Online. It's all about the framing. You need to.
Someone's asked, what framer do you use?
He's gone MIA. He was artisan picture framing, and he's fallen off the planet.
He was the best though.
He was awesome.
Oh, and here's a great shot. Have a look at us go, eh?
There we go.
Look at that. Yeah, beautiful.
So this is my favourite space of the house. The master bedroom.
Hank, quickly, a couple of questions.
Oh, yes.
Do you take all your own images that you have framed? What camera do you use? We actually don't take our own pictures.
We've used a variety of photographers. We've used Carly Brown for the caravan. We've used Mindy Cook. We've used Tess Leopold. That's it.
So all the photos that you'll see of our place have been Mindy Cook.
Yeah.
And we shoot a lot of some of our own stuff, which we shoot on a Canon 5D. And we've also got, from Dane. How you going, Dane? Loving the tour. G'day from us. When's the estimated finish time of your whole house?
Oh.
Good question. Another 8 years?
Yeah, seriously. We haven't even thought about when we're finishing the rest of the house, to be honest. We talk about what we would do, but how we would do it and with what, budget, don't know. So, don't know. But let's say 10 years. Yeah, we're going to give ourselves
another 10.
We didn't want a walk-in robe. We wanted a solid bank of closed cabinetry, and it needed to make a statement, to be subtle. Again, that's the same cabinetry which we've used in the kids' bedrooms, Laminex natural walnut, and of the handles are really cute brass. Simple from Lowe & Co. Interiors. These are bedsides which we've had for years. They just happen to work really well. Again, it's a lesson in buying what you love, because I find then you can move things around your house a lot, which I do a lot. And it always seems to work because you love it, and you tend to see a theme happening.
How do you know that your paint colours are going to work, and where are the rugs from?
So all the rugs from Deco Rug. Some of them are Persian, real Persians. Some of them are and handcrafted. Some of them are machine made, like Persian looks. They work together. Paint colours you don't really know unless you test it. And you have to test it. I tested 4 colours on this wall, and none of them worked. In the rumpus room, we did most of the room.
The whole room was painted.
The whole room was painted, and I didn't like it. it was too turquoise. This was not good. And I had them repaint it because colour's massive. It's like your hair. You've got to get your hair colour right. You live with it every day. You live with the colour on your walls every day. You've got to get it right.
What's that colour?
This is Resine Mantle, and it's a great colour. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend the Resine Blue Smoke too, which is on our doors. I love it. In we go. So we made this room probably a metre too big. So it's a metre. We don't need this space here. We could have got rid of that and given it to the kids. Anyway, it wasn't a deal breaker. The bench seat, I was adamant we're having a bench seat. I guess the built-in bench seats and the built-in like desks and that sort of thing are sort of homage to mid-century design and that modernist design where they do a lot of built-in furniture, but then everything else quite minimalist.
And I like the bench seats because it's a great place to drop my clothes and then magically they disappear, which is great.
They magically disappear thrown in your cupboard though. So now at one point Mark's going to clear his cupboard because he's very busy.
Every 6 months.
So this again is these walls in the grass tree print in rust. Again, they open up. I don't think we will ever do, ideally we'd have drawers again. I don't know if we'll ever get down to that because the things we store in these bench seats aren't things we need to access every day. But they are full of stuff, but not things we access a lot. So it's awesome for storage. I'm obsessed with these rugs. So these are a machine-made, sort of distressed vintage look, so indestructible from Deco Rug, and they're called Hypnose, and I have them. So this one's the green grey, Stella has the blue, and it also comes in a cherry and a cream. I've also used 3 colours in a client's house. I love them. And it was just, these areas get high traffic. They absorb, you can't see dirt because they're so patterned.
And do you think the colour of a room can change your mood? For example, if you're feeling stressed, is there a room in the house you feel most relaxed in?
I 100% feel the most relaxed in this room because these are my colours. So the greens and all those really earthy colours, that's what I need. And that's actually what I tend to wear a lot of too. So sometimes if you don't really know which colours you love, you can look in your wardrobe. But I do think the colours you want to live with is dependent upon you. And some people just love white spaces. White spaces does not make me calm at all because it's too harsh on my eyes. But again, it's subject to the person and what you want to live with. For the same reason I wouldn't do a white house here, especially amongst all this greenery. It's quite blinding in sunlight. So I need the darkness out there where you get really strong light and sort of saturated colours on the walls inside. Is that what you're going to ask me? The art is by Cara Rosenland. So Cara Rosenland is a Brisbane-based photographer. She does a lot of landscapes, animals. She's amazing. I have a lot of her stuff.
And where's the throw from?
The throw's from Kip & Co. And it's funny how like these colours, this was a last minute buy, and as soon as I saw it, I have to have it because these are the colours in my bedroom, and without being really matchy. This is an antique piece that I bought ages ago, before this room was even a concept. Again, it's another lesson in buying what you love because you can make it work. I love this piece in here. It's 100 years old plus. It'd be more than that.
And do you say that rug was Hypnose?
The rug's Hypnose.
Hypnose.
And I keep telling them they need more stock because I think they've been running low and they're trying to get it in. But it's such a good rug. I haven't found anything as good. The lights are from Emac and Lawton, which are actually a wholesaler. So you would need to find out who their stockists are unless you're in trade in the biz. So I just happen to have leftover fabric from these bench seats. So I had some throw cushions made by a local seller. Your local sellers, if you've got local sellers, they can save you a lot of money.
Just give it a quick chop. Beautiful.
These are from Kip & Co. And so are these actually, but I've had these for ages too. This I love. I'm obsessed with this colour, and it is I think it's called forest green, and it's from Sheets on the Line. So it's an organic linen.
What's the name of the lights again?
Emac and Launton. So they're the wholesaler. So unless you're in the trade, you'd need to find out who their stockists are. I might just talk about these. So these.
Oh, close up.
These were a late edition, and I love them. So these linen look Roman blinds are perfect for this space. The colour's right. Don't always default to like a white curtain or a white linen look blind, because it can be really harsh, and it would have been really harsh in a space like this where it's I've used warm colours. So this is like a real sandy colour. I think this is like one of the biggest wigs they've ever done. I got these done by A Blinds and Curtains if you're a Gold Coast local. They were awesome. And I love these for this space. Do you want to go all the way down?
Oh, no. I was just going to say that window, again, obviously we love our view, which Carlene's covering up. Okay, they get the idea.
I just wanted to show you what it looks like all the way down. But you can see how you don't... and these are down a lot because, again, we get that really direct light coming in and they diffuse that. But I love that it diffuses the light without blocking the light, so it doesn't make the room dark. So you should sort of consider whether you do need a block-out blind at all if you're an adult and you're getting up at 6 a.m. anyway.
And where do you get your feather cushion inserts from?
Oh, I get them made at Comfort Plus, who are located at Bundle, but they may only serve trade. I don't know. IKEA do them. They're not as good.
Is the quilt cover just a large throw or a sheet?
It's a quilt cover. So there's a doona inside, and I went with the Super King, which... if you've got a queen bed, you have got to get a king bedspread. If you've got a king bed, you've got to get a Super King quilt cover or bedspread, because they're not otherwise big enough, especially if you've got an ensemble. I only use ensembles. None of our beds are framed. So for that reason, you've really got to upsize your quilt covers. Why are you winding me up?
Because we've been in here for a while. Let's keep this moving.
This is one of Michael's favourite spaces. Our ensuite. The shower. Do you want to talk about the shower?
Yep, sure. So we knew we wanted a black framed shower screen here, and I looked and there was a company down in Melbourne that could do it, but it was hideously expensive. So we came up with this alternative, which we just got the welding spot at Currumbin.
Someone asked, what do you do when you have a hangover or have no kids for the morning and need a sleep in with no block out curtains? Well, I don't drink, so I don't get hangovers. And I can't remember a time we've ever been here without our kids.
And if I'm hungover, I'm normally sleeping in the caravan
he wouldn't be allowed in here hungover. So anyway, back to the shower.
The shower screen, yep. So we just had a local welder, and we were going to get it. He did it out of aluminium for us. It's an aluminium L section channel. We were going to do it out of steel, but we were worried that, if once it got powder coated, if there was a pinhole in the powder coat, it would rust and it would stain those tiles. So we went with aluminium, and he did a really great job of putting it together. And then we just put in a 6mm toughened glass, and it took me ages to work out how to get all the right supplies and everything. But
the welder is the welding spot if you live on the Gold Coast.
Yep. And that was literally the last. Like, we put that.
Yeah. The day
glass in
the day of filming.
The day we filmed the reveal for Ready Set Go.
It was like the block.
But this would have to be my favourite room and my favourite spot because so much effort went into it. And just this shower is the best. And again, we've gone with the Velux in the ceiling, which offers not only ventilation because this is all sealed, but also a lot of light during the day, and the same tiles from National Tiles.
Whose
What?
shower head is whose? This is my shower head. That's Michael's.
We've also got this one, which we thought we'd use a lot more, but really
We
only
don't.
use it for cleaning.
Yeah. Which no, that's what I always thought it would be. And I keep a cloth up there to wipe down that screen really quickly, so you don't get what's it called, glass cancer.
And that is Carleen is a Nazi on me.
A Nazi.
Having to wipe that down,
It's really important because it seriously takes seconds, and it prevents what do you call it? Glass cancer. Yeah. Do I need that light on? I do now, don't I? Yeah. Okay. This again, custom mirror. Again, we sort of mimicked what we've done in the kids' bathroom with the Q6. This was custom made by McDass. We couldn't find one off the shelf that was what I wanted, which is the timber, and that also was long enough, basically. So we had that custom made.
And we put a little
handles are from Anthropology.
little brass shadow line there, some handles.
Yeah, we have brass accents sort of throughout the whole home.
And you've got those legs.
Yeah, the legs. Yeah, and these are a really nice handle, Anthropology. They do awesome handles and hooks. The bath again is from Abbey. This piece is from Lumiere Art & Co, which I love, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, that is for my bathroom.
What are your opinions on wallpaper?
I love wallpaper. I love wallpaper. I don't know if you can see me very well. This is from These Walls, and she does amazing stuff. She's Gold Coast local, and this is called the Jungle in Grey. I love wallpaper, but if you're going wallpaper or paint, wallpaper is significantly more expensive to both purchase and to then have installed. You could do it yourself, install it yourself. I wouldn't, because it could go very bad, and then if you've just paid a lot of money for wallpaper and it goes bad, it's a total waste. So I love it, and I love it in a space like for a powder room, for example. The powder rooms, well, this isn't a powder room, it's just a toilet. But a powder room's a good space to use it in because it's a small space, but you can then still have that wow. And again, like we've only used it on the half wall with the dado rail.
Quick couple of questions. How do you close the vents at the top? The Veluxes, yep, they're all automatic. So, you can open and close from here. You can, it's got timers, so that's all automatic, and it's got rain sensors. So if it's
really effective, actually.
Yeah, if it's going to rain, they'll close automatically. Another question was, are they expensive?
The skylight?
Yeah. Are they expensive? It's a good question.
We don't know because
they
were a product sponsor for Ready Set Reno. Skylights are one of those things that you should use in bathrooms and kitchens if light is poor, because they are the spaces that you need them to be light. Your bedrooms, you don't really need your bedrooms to be light-filled spaces, and similarly to your living room. You don't that's when mood light, like at night, mood lighting is really nice, and you just don't really need them to really get a lot of natural light. Kitchens and bathrooms, that's the spaces where you should invest. It's also your kitchen you spend a lot of time in.
Hardwood floor or floating? So this is floating. It's fully waterproof. I just didn't know how they were going to perform in a wet area. But out there, that's all direct stuck to the slab. So it is a bit harder underfoot, but we like that. Well, I like that. And it just feels very solid. But we float it in here in case, something happened and we had to pull it up.
I'll just show you this light. That was from an antique vintage store again, and it was like $40. I think it was even that, and it's super cheap but really quirky. So you can, you sort of mix up your lights. These are again from Emac and Lawton, a wholesaler though. I love these.
And that rolls into a question about why didn't you take the mirror the width of the vanity?
I don't know, I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to. And I was conscious also of I didn't want the lights way out here. I wanted them to be the lights to be sort of a part of the whole deal. Yeah, I don't know, just didn't want to.
The EasyCraft panel, is it fitted before or after the floors go in? We're building and I love the paneling. So the panels are you can actually go straight onto the studs. So you don't, in a bathroom, we went over the top of the villa board, but out in the other rooms, you can go straight onto the studs. So, that goes up, at the gyp rocking stage.
You can do that out here.
Are the lamps from the same place as bedroom ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Emac and Lawton. They have a beautiful range, to be honest, of a lot of classical style lamps, and super good quality, because you can get really a pretty big variance between. So this is like an aged brass. Some of the cheaper ones are quite a new brass, and they can be really shiny and really glary. So I wanted an aged brass because I don't like a bright gold in my house at all, which is why I would never do gold tapware, for example. That will 100% date, but aged brass will not, if that helps you. When it gets a really nice patina on it.
Can you show where you've tiled and changed panels? Is this what you mean here? We left about 100 mil, and then that's just got an aluminium edge strip on it, and then that goes into the EasyCraft panel. And down on the floor, we've put a brass angle in there, which is actually waterproofed into the substrate. So that's that there. And another question was, does the panelling catch the dust?
No.
No.
The skirting boards catch the dust, but the panelling does not, which is awesome. But the skirting boards I guess like any skirting board catches the dust. It's probably not anymore just because they're ornate. But no, the panelling's awesome actually for that. Question? No? Is that it?
Unless you guys have any more questions.
That's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, you can't go silent.
Oh, sorry guys. It's my first day.
Hi, Aiden and Jess. Thanks for watching, guys. Just flick us an email if you got more questions, or DM us, or whatever you need to do. But we hope you learnt some stuff and a bit inspired.
And we'll be able to pop this up on our Instagram. Can we put this up on our Instagram?
I think so. We're not very tech savvy.
We'll work it out. So if you've missed anything, you can go back and have a look. So thanks, guys.
Questions?
Thanks for the tour. No, beautiful.
See yous.
See you guys.
Bye. That's quite good, wasn't it?